So yeah, I'm in Jersey. Nothing negative. So we're gonna do this Apple's 35. You know, I'm a huge KD fan, so 35. This is Thunder's vibe for me. Um, I've been going to the games, haven't made any games, but Apple's 35. Shout out to KD. Shout out to them Brooklyn Nets. Great team. Um, for what I would say, like from my perspective, Ken Carson got some tracks out. He got like this Rockstar Nova and Rockstar. He got like this Rockstar track, and then Rockstar Nova got a track. And I'm like, I enjoy the track. I like the track. Yeah, again, I'm in Jersey. Disregard that. I'm in Jersey. Tracks. Stars are conscious. They think. They are people. They have entities. So when you say you're a rock star, you say you're a star. It embodies that. It embodies that ideology of astrology. So he's on tour right now overseas. He got some leaks that I love, that I really enjoy. Listen to maybe 30 seconds of a couple of them. Baby Keem got a new project out called Casino. Saw some of the reviews, critically acclaimed. Love it, love it, love it. Who else got some tracks that I really, really like? I would say, obviously, I'm a CANTRUST fan, and he just put out a track called Ad. It deals with karate as far as, I don't know if you guys like PS4s, Sony's, PS2s, Nintendo flips. So he uses the Street Fighter ad-lib perfect. And I love the track. It's a fun track, vibey track. And who else do I feel? Who else came out with something? That's about it. That's about all I could think of. So those are just some records. Those are just some records. Nala came out with the track Maybe, featuring Coi Leray. She's from Brooklyn. Good track. We don't know each other personally, but we kind of bumped into each other. Kind of bumped into somebody that bumped into somebody. So I like the track a lot. I like the track. I love Coi's verse. It's just so lyrical, and like, this is an amazing verse from Coi. One of her best verses from my perspective in a while. But she makes good music. Rapping, not like, but she's like melodic and like rapping. One of her best rapping verses in a while. What else? Couple of things to just touch on real quickly. For me, I would say, well, I'm trying to stay in the indie. And when you say independent, there are levels to independent artists. There are levels to indie artists. Like a Tory Lanez as an independent artist looks different from a Playboi Carti. A Ken Carson looks different from a legacy act. Let's say Neo. So let's just levels to this indie stuff. So jumping into the conversation, the iHeart Music Awards are coming up. Who did I vote for? All my votes went to Neo, Beyonce, and Bad Bunny. Those are three people the main three that got my votes. So the iHeart Music Awards, the podcast awards, just like last week, which I watched on Veeps. You go catch it on Veeps. Now the music awards, I want everybody to vote. Obviously, my votes count for something a little bit more. And I would love for them to do SoundCloud categories or SoundCloud spots or positions for people who do SoundCloud records. Obviously, one of our more intricate situations would be obviously the Grammys. SoundCloud category for the Grammys would be, I don't want to say the height of one of the things that we look forward to doing. So we're gonna see what happens. Anything else in the music world? BTS is dropping in a week, 2 weeks, and everything they do is just like that. The music hasn't even come out yet, but everything around it, from the Netflix documentary to just their reunion to what else? Everything about this BTS dropping is like, to their dancing. I just saw the Air Gang video. They're on this cruise ship. Nobody danced. They did all construction, just lifting and moving a boat. Like, do you know how for 5 people to move a boat? I don't care if it was from the top of the coast to the bottom of the coast. Like, that's ridiculous. I was watching, it's ridiculous. Like if you know what you're watching, but obviously it's good music. They're dressed amazingly, professional, good vibe, and I see why this is making headlines. So that was just some motivation for me. What else? That's about all. But we're gonna touch about this BTS stuff when the actual album come out. This is just the single. This is just the single. I love it. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So again, I'm in Jersey seeing my folks. We just relaxing, vibing. Talk to y'all soon. It's been Apples 35. Shout out KD. Shout out iHeart. Big ups to iHeart. Love iHeart. And hopefully talk to everybody soon. Hopefully y'all get to enjoy yourself. And I got a movie coming out. Check my IG. Check my YouTube. Check my IG. I got a movie coming out soon. Another short film for y'all coming out real soon. And check out my IG for my stories.